All right, we're going to look at U14, solving a system of equations using any method. So here's the first question when I'm at 0. Let me move my head around so I see. This is when I'm at 0. This is the type of question I'll receive. I want to direct to this idea right here, y equals -1. That already tells me that y is -1, so I don't have to do much there. I just need to find what x is. In order to find x, what I'm going to do is rewrite the second equation. And I'm going to substitute y equals -1 for where y is. So you will notice as I write it, it looks exactly the same, except instead of y, there's a -1. Then I will solve this equation. -8x equals 8. I've run out of room, but 8 divided by 8 gets me -1. Final answer for x, just like y, happens to be -1. Okay, that gets me up to 12. Let me now try this question. I'm going to pause the video because this question looks similar. I'll go to a question that looks a little different next. Okay, so this is what I see next. Y equals 5x plus 8, y equals 4x plus 5. Big thing I want to focus on is this y equals part. Since both of them equals y equals, I can just say, I'll write it out. Y equals 5x plus 8. Since equality can be left, right, right, left, it doesn't matter. I can put 4x plus 5 on this side and say y equals 4x plus 5, y equals 5x plus 8, and then just kind of eliminate the y. I don't need this anymore. Y was like a bridge. So now I'm just saying 4x plus 5 equals 5x plus 8. And then I solve that equation. I'm going to do it all in one step, but feel free to solve this equation however you solved it. So that gets me the x value. So I can type in -3. In order to find the y value, I just take either of the equations and substitute -3 for x. So I'm going to take the second equation because that's a little more unusual. You don't see that all the time. 4 times -3 plus 5. And then I get -7. All right. Here is a different type of problem, another type of problem you might see. This is the previous problems use substitution. This one is using elimination. So at least that's what this problem is catered towards. It seems to be. So I'm at 40 right now, and this is the problem they've given me. I'm not going to show all the steps because I only have maybe a minute. You might not be able to see everything, but I'll show the main idea. The main idea of this problem is to eliminate one of the variables. So you want to pick, this is what I think in my mind, x or y. Which one do I want to eliminate? I see -10 and -10, and I see -9 and -6. This looks easier to eliminate because they both say -10. And I will show you why in 1 second. So I'm going to pick x. I'm going to eliminate x. What happens is if I take the second equation and I multiply by -1, I'm multiplying every term in this expression by -1. I get positive 10x plus 6y equals 8. All right, so that's about the 5-minute mark. When I have this positive, Now I can take this first equation, so I'm going to bring the first equation back. Negative 10x minus 9y equals negative 2. And now I'm going to add the equations together. Add equations. When I add the equations, the result becomes negative 3y equals 6. From here, I can solve the system. All right, hopefully this gives you a start on IXL Algebra 1 U14.